Over 65, 6 worst sleep habits you should never repeat, and 6 bedtime rituals you must adopt. Do you ever wake up feeling more exhausted than when you went to bed, even after a full night's sleep? You're not alone. After 65, your sleep patterns naturally change. Deep restorative sleep becomes harder to reach, and the quality of your rest can decline, even if the quantity seems sufficient. Certain habits, some subtle, some obvious, can steal your energy, disrupt your circadian rhythm, and leave you groggy or irritable throughout the day. From late-night screen use to inconsistent bedtimes, these common pitfalls can quietly sabotage your health, affecting memory, mood, heart health, and immune function. The good news? Small, intentional changes at night can make a dramatic difference. Establishing the right bedtime rituals helps signal to your body that it's time to wind down, promotes deep sleep, and restores your energy for the day ahead. In this guide, we'll reveal 6 of the worst sleep habits you should stop immediately, and pair each with 6 proven bedtime rituals that can help you reclaim restful, rejuvenating sleep after 65. Whether you struggle with falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up feeling refreshed, these strategies are designed to work with the natural changes your body experiences as you age. 6. Worst sleep habits you should never repeat. Before we dive in, what's one thing you do before bed that you suspect might be hurting your sleep? Share it in the comments. You may see it on this list. 1. Falling asleep to the TV. It might feel comforting to drift off with the TV on, but this habit is one of the biggest culprits of poor sleep, especially after 65. The blue light emitted by screens, even at low brightness, suppresses melatonin, the hormone your body relies on to signal that it's time to sleep. Without enough melatonin, your body struggles to enter deep, restorative sleep, leaving you groggy and fatigued the next morning. Even if you manage to fall asleep while the TV is playing, the sudden changes in sound and light, commercials, scene changes, or unexpected volume spikes keep your brain partially alert. This prevents you from reaching the deeper stages of sleep, which are essential for memory consolidation, muscle repair, and overall recovery. Over time, regularly falling asleep to the TV can disrupt your sleep cycles, contributing to fatigue, irritability, and even weakened immunity. 2. Drinking a nightcap. Before bed, many people over 65 believe that a small glass of wine, whiskey, or another alcoholic nightcap can help them relax and fall asleep faster. But this common habit can actually sabotage the quality of your sleep. While alcohol may initially make you feel drowsy and seem like it helps you drift off, it has a significant disruptive effect on your natural sleep cycles. Once the body starts metabolizing alcohol, it fragments sleep, particularly the deep, restorative stages known as slow-wave sleep and REM sleep, which are essential for memory, emotional regulation, and physical recovery. This means you might technically be asleep for hours, but your sleep is lighter and less restorative, leaving you groggy, mentally foggy, and drained the next morning. Alcohol also affects breathing patterns during sleep, increasing the likelihood of snoring or mild sleep apnea episodes, which further disrupt your rest. For adults over 65, the body metabolizes alcohol more slowly, so its effects linger longer into the night than they would in younger adults. Other consequences include increased bathroom trips due to alcohol's diuretic effect, which interrupts sleep, as well as dehydration, headaches, and dry mouth. Over time, relying on alcohol before bed can create a cycle of fragmented sleep, making it harder to achieve consistent, high-quality rest. Chronic nightly use can contribute to long-term sleep disturbances, elevated blood pressure, and increased strain on the liver and cardiovascular system, amplifying age-related risks. 3. Eating heavy or sugary snacks. Before bed, reaching for a snack late at night may feel harmless or even comforting, but for adults over 65, heavy meals or sugary treats before bed can wreak havoc on sleep quality. Foods high in sugar or refined carbohydrates cause a rapid spike in blood sugar, followed by a subsequent crash, which can trigger sudden awakenings, night sweats, or restless sleep. Large, rich meals can also increase digestive activity when your body should be winding down. Your stomach works harder to process fats, proteins, and sugars, which diverts energy away from restorative processes and makes it harder to reach deep sleep stages. This disruption can leave you groggy, irritable, and mentally foggy the next morning, even if you technically slept for several hours. For older adults, the consequences are compounded. Insulin sensitivity naturally declines with age, so blood sugar spikes from late-night snacks can be more pronounced and longer lasting, placing extra stress on the pancreas and cardiovascular system. Additionally, late eating can exacerbate acid reflux, heartburn, or bloating, which further interrupts sleep cycles. Over time, repeated late-night snacking can reprogram your body's internal clock, leading to chronic sleep fragmentation, reduced deep sleep, and a higher risk of weight gain, metabolic syndrome, and insulin resistance. Even snacks that seem light, like a handful of cookies or a slice of cake, can subtly interfere with your body's natural circadian rhythm and hormonal balance, leaving your body less capable of repairing tissues, consolidating memories, and regulating stress hormones overnight. In short, late-night indulgences may provide a brief sense of satisfaction, but they undermine the very rest your body needs, making fatigue, mood disturbances, and metabolic stress a nightly risk. 4. Keeping the room too warm. A bedroom that feels cozy during the day can actually be one of the biggest barriers to quality sleep after 65. Your body naturally needs to cool down at night to initiate and maintain deep, restorative sleep. When your room is too warm, this natural thermoregulatory process is disrupted, making it difficult to fall asleep and stay asleep. Excess heat can cause frequent awakenings, night sweats, and restlessness. Even small temperature increases can prevent the body from reaching the slow wave and REM stages of sleep, which are critical for memory consolidation, hormone regulation, and tissue repair. Over time, consistently sleeping in a hot environment can contribute to chronic fatigue, irritability, and diminished cognitive function. For older adults, the effects are magnified. Age-related changes in body temperature regulation mean that seniors are often more sensitive to heat and less able to cool down efficiently. This makes a too warm bedroom a silent but potent sleep disruptor. Beyond sleep fragmentation, overheating can exacerbate dehydration, increase heart rate, and strain the cardiovascular system, all of which can undermine overall health. Even subtle warmth can lead to restless tossing and turning, preventing your body from entering the deep restorative cycles it needs for physical repair and immune support. Night after night, this can result in cumulative sleep debt, leaving you less alert, more prone to mood swings, and slower to recover from daily stresses. In essence, a bedroom that's too warm may feel comfortable at first, but it actively works against the body's natural need to cool down, quietly eroding the quality of your sleep and your overall health over time. 5. Scrolling on your phone in bed. Using your phone or tablet right before bed might feel relaxing, but for adults over 65, it's one of the most damaging habits for sleep quality. The screens emit blue light, which directly suppresses melatonin production, the hormone your body relies on to signal that it's time to sleep. Without sufficient melatonin, your ability to fall asleep naturally and enter deep, restorative sleep is compromised. Scrolling also keeps your brain mentally engaged, whether it's reading news, checking social media, or responding to messages. Even if your eyes are drooping, this mental stimulation prevents your mind from slowing down, making it harder to transition into the calm, relaxed state required for restorative sleep. Over time, nightly phone use can lead to fragmented sleep, reduced slow-wave sleep, and lighter REM cycles, which are essential for memory, emotional regulation, and cellular repair. For older adults, these effects are magnified. Age-related changes in circadian rhythm mean the body naturally produces less melatonin, so additional suppression from blue light can have a larger impact on sleep onset and quality. Chronic exposure can leave you waking up groggy, less alert, and with a diminished capacity for cognitive function throughout the day. 6. Ignoring a bedtime routine. Altogether, going to bed at random times or skipping a consistent wind-down routine may feel harmless, but it can be a major culprit in poor sleep after 65. Your body relies on circadian rhythms to regulate sleep-wake cycles, hormone production, and metabolic processes. Without a predictable bedtime, the body struggles to recognize when it's time to shift into relaxation mode, making it harder to fall asleep and maintain uninterrupted rest. Skipping a routine can also disrupt the natural release of melatonin and growth hormones, which are critical for repair, immune function, and cognitive processing. Over time, the absence of a consistent schedule can lead to chronic sleep fragmentation, lighter sleep stages, and reduced overall sleep efficiency. Older adults are particularly sensitive because aging naturally affects circadian rhythms, making the body more dependent on environmental cues, habitual timing, and structured routines. Ignoring these signals can contribute to daytime fatigue, irritability, poor memory retention, and even higher risk of cardiovascular stress. Simply put, inconsistent bedtimes prevent the body from fully relaxing, eroding sleep quality night after night, and leaving you less restored in the morning. 6. Bedtime rituals you must adopt. 1. Power down electronics 1 hour before bed. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to improve sleep after 65 is to step away from screens at least an hour before bedtime. Phones, tablets, TVs, and even laptops emit blue light, which can trick your brain into thinking it's daytime and suppress melatonin production, delaying your body's natural sleep onset. During this screen-free hour, you can dim your lights, allowing your body to naturally transition into a state of relaxation. Engage in calming activities like reading a book, journaling, or listening to soft instrumental music, which signal to your brain that it's time to wind down. This gentle, intentional routine helps your nervous system slow down, promoting longer, deeper, and more restorative sleep cycles. Over time, making this a nightly habit can reduce sleep fragmentation, improve mood, and enhance daytime alertness, giving your body the recovery it needs. 2. Sip a sleep-supporting tea. Another simple ritual that can enhance bedtime relaxation is enjoying a warm cup of herbal tea. Chamomile, valerian root, and other caffeine-free blends have mild sedative properties that can help calm the nervous system, lower stress levels, and ease your mind into a state ready for sleep. For adults over 65, these teas are especially helpful because aging naturally alters sleep patterns, making it harder to unwind and enter deep, restorative stages of sleep. The act of sipping a warm beverage also creates a sensory cue for the body, signaling that it's time to slow down and prepare for rest. Combined with a screen-free hour and dim lighting, this ritual can enhance melatonin production, reduce sleep latency, and improve overall sleep quality, helping you wake up feeling more refreshed and energized. 3. Keep a cool, dark room. Creating the right bedroom environment is one of the most critical factors for high-quality sleep after 65. As we age, the body's ability to regulate temperature changes and achieving deep, restorative sleep requires a slight drop in core body temperature. Experts suggest that the ideal range is around 65-68 degrees Celsius, 18-26 degrees, cool enough to trigger the body's natural sleep mechanisms, but not so cold that it becomes uncomfortable. A bedroom that's too warm can interfere with your body's thermoregulation, making it harder to enter and maintain the slow wave and REM stages of sleep, which are essential for tissue repair, hormone regulation, and memory consolidation. Heat can also lead to night sweats, restlessness, and frequent awakenings, all of which fragment sleep and reduce overall sleep efficiency. Equally important is darkness. Even dim light from electronics, street lamps, or alarm clocks can suppress melatonin production, delaying sleep onset and reducing the depth of restorative sleep. Using blackout curtains, dimming lights in the hour leading up to bed, and eliminating or covering light sources helps the body recognize that it's time to transition into a fully relaxed state. Over time, a consistently cool, dark sleep environment reinforces your body's circadian rhythm, helping you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling more refreshed and alert. 4. Practice gentle stretching or breathing. Engaging in light stretching or deep breathing exercises before bed can be a powerful way to prepare your body and mind for restorative sleep, especially after 65. Aging often brings stiff joints, muscle tightness, and higher baseline stress levels, all of which can interfere with the ability to relax fully at night. Gentle stretching increases blood flow, releases tension in tight muscles, and helps reduce discomfort, making it easier to settle into a comfortable sleeping position. At the same time, deep, intentional breathing helps calm the nervous system by lowering levels of stress hormones like cortisol. Techniques such as slow diaphragmatic breathing or the 4-7-8 method signal to the body that it's safe to relax, reducing racing thoughts and mental tension that often keep older adults awake. Combining these practices with a calm environment helps your body transition naturally from wakefulness into sleep, promoting longer periods of slow wave and REM sleep, improving memory consolidation, hormone regulation, and cellular repair. Over time, a nightly routine of gentle stretching and mindful breathing can significantly improve sleep quality, reduce nighttime awakenings, and enhance overall well-being, leaving you feeling physically and mentally rejuvenated each morning. 5. Set a consistent sleep schedule. Maintaining a regular sleep and wake time is one of the most powerful tools for improving sleep quality after 65. Your body operates on a circadian rhythm, an internal clock that regulates hormone production, body temperature, and sleep-wake cycles. When you go to bed and wake up at different times each day, your circadian rhythm becomes disrupted, making it harder to fall asleep, stay asleep, and achieve restorative sleep stages. For older adults, this is especially important. Age-related changes in circadian rhythm often make it easier to wake early in the morning or feel restless at night. A consistent schedule helps your body anticipate sleep, optimize melatonin release, and maintain deep slow wave and REM sleep. Over time, following a set routine reduces sleep latency, the time it takes to fall asleep, minimizes nighttime awakenings, and enhances daytime alertness, cognitive function, and mood stability. Even small deviations, like staying up an hour later on weekends, can confuse your body's clock, leading to fatigue, grogginess, and increased risk of accidents during the day. By prioritizing a consistent sleep schedule, you're reinforcing your body's natural rhythms, creating a reliable foundation for restorative sleep night after night. 6. Try a gratitude journal. Mental calm is just as important as physical preparation for quality sleep. One highly effective practice is keeping a gratitude journal before bed. Simply jotting down 3 positive things from your day, big or small, can help shift your focus away from worries, stress, or racing thoughts, which are common sleep disruptors for adults over 65. Gratitude journaling engages the brain in a positive, reflective state, reducing levels of stress hormones like cortisol and promoting a sense of emotional safety and relaxation. This mental wind-down signals to your nervous system that it's safe to rest, making it easier to transition into deeper sleep stages. Studies show that cultivating gratitude before bed is associated with faster sleep onset, longer sleep duration, and improved sleep quality, as well as enhanced mood and reduced anxiety over time. For older adults, the benefits are particularly significant. Aging can bring increased nighttime rumination, worry, or discomfort, which may interrupt sleep. A simple nightly gratitude practice creates a psychological buffer against these disruptions, encouraging a restful, restorative night. Over time, this practice can become a powerful tool to reinforce both emotional well-being and consistent, high-quality sleep, helping you wake up feeling rejuvenated and more resilient each day. Which of these habits do you struggle with most, and which bedtime ritual will you try first tonight? Share your answer in the comments. If you found this guide helpful, give it a like and hit subscribe for more healthy aging tips. Always remember, eat like a person, not a patient. Thank you for watching. Sweet dreams, and see you next time.